Stephanie was an absolute angel. She really was. Everybody she's ever met. She's brought so many of these people into my life. She's connected so many people together. And she's just loved. She will never, ever, ever, ever be forgotten. She is so loved.
Everyone has their problems, but if you're asking if anyone knew that, something would come to this, hell no.
This is Love Hurts. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for future content. 30-year-old Stephanie Moseley was beautiful, ambitious, talented, and a complete sweetheart. Originally from Vancouver, Canada, Stephanie always had dreams of becoming a star. So at the tender age of 17, she packed up and moved to Japan, where her career began. Stephanie had a true passion for dancing, and that passion led her to Los Angeles, California in 2002. That's where she obtained her first agent. Shortly after arriving in LA, Stephanie met soon-to-be America's Next Top model, Ava Marcel. The two hit it off almost immediately and became best friends, making a pact to become successful in Hollywood. Stephanie's dreams took off almost immediately. She first toured throughout the United States with Britney Spears' dance crew. Then in 2005, she joined Janet Jackson's tour, which allowed her to gain more exposure and publicity for her talent. By the time she was 25, her skills had led her to work with Chris Brown, Pharrell, Jennifer Lopez, Rihanna, and Beyonce, just to name a few. She transitioned her dancing career into acting when she was recognized and encouraged to do so by Jamie Foxx. Stephanie went on to make a cameo in numerous television shows, including Once Upon a Time, Psych, and The Hellcats. She also had small roles in movies like Sparkle, Mirror Mirror, Idlewild, Snow White, and Twilight Breaking Dawn Part 1. A bigger role came in 2013 when Stephanie was cast on VH1's hit show Hit the Floor, where she played in 14 episodes. Stephanie was truly living the Hollywood dream. She was successful, she was booking gigs regularly, and she was making decent money.
Tonight's event means for me friends. A couple of my friends from Canada. I'm from Vancouver, Canada. They're hosting. My friend, he's the artist Shane Dean. He's here. We're all just gathering and having a ball, I guess. Really giving back is, why we do all this, why we strive so hard in Hollywood and stuff and make money and bring awareness to everything. So it means everything. So I'm excited. Very excited. Any acting? Yes, I'm on the new series Bounce on VH1. We start filming in January. My name is Aurelie. Look out for me. It's really exciting stuff about basketball cheerleaders. So, yay.
Were you a cheerleader in your other life? Or?
No, but a dancer. So pretty much the same thing.
Comes naturally.
Comes very natural. Very natural.
She also found love while in Hollywood. She married 34-year-old Earl Haynes in 2006. Earl was an actor and rapper, but he was mainly known for being boxer Floyd Mayweather's best friend and right-hand man. Earl was signed to Mayweather's TMT Music Group record label, and he had worked with producers like Timberland and Dr. Dre.
Magic show for the TMT clothing line. It was $250,000 in sales in 3 days. From TMT, money team.
To say the relationship between Earl and Stephanie was turbulent would be an understatement. Right from the start, there were trust issues and rumors of infidelity. By 2014, the couple's relationship was skating on thin ice, and word on the street was Stephanie had allegedly had an affair with well-known R&B singer Trey Songz, who openly refers to himself as Mr. Steal Your Girlfriend. The rumors were never confirmed, but clearly they were enough to drive Earl crazy. He released a mixtape titled First 48, and in one of the songs, Earl raps, "Go shoot your girlfriend, and when you get surrounded by cops, forget doing life. Shoot it out and do your time on the spot." He goes on to say, "Make your family cry, you and your girl in them hearses. Take somebody with you who really didn't deserve it. Show everybody that life just ain't perfect. And when you get mad, it's time to close the curtains."
Shoot your girlfriend, and when you get surrounded by cops, fuck doing life. Shoot it out and do your time on the spot. Make your family cry, you and your girl in them hearses. Take somebody with you who really didn't deserve it.
The full song basically talks about being fed up with life and ending it all. It is truly haunting, especially knowing what we know now. Everyone knew that he and Stephanie were toxic together, but the song shows that Earl was battling with his own personal demons and probably had been for many years. Even with that being said, nobody suspected things would end the way that they did. On December 8th of 2014, the Los Angeles Police Department responded to an early morning call about shots fired. When they arrived at the Park La Brea apartments, they found Stephanie and Earl in their apartment with apparent gunshot wounds. They were both pronounced dead at the scene.
People involved in an apparent murder-suicide in upscale Park La Brea have been identified. They are rapper Earl Hayes and his wife.
And Michelle, police cleared the scene earlier tonight. They had been here since 7:30 this morning when officers got the chilling radio call. Police wrapped up their investigation tonight at the Palazzo East, the apartment shared by dancer 30-year-old Stephanie Moseley and her husband, 34-year-old rapper Earl Hayes, was the scene of a murder-suicide.
Officers received a shots fired radio call and of a woman screaming here in the 300 block of Hauser. Immediately after making entry, they heard at least one gunshot from inside the residence.
Police say Hayes shot Moseley and then took his own life.
We're all devastated behind this because this is not Hayes' character.
Burrell Wilkes was a friend and life coach to Hayes. He says he had heard rumors of infidelity in their relationship.
This is the rumors that we have. I'm a guy that I can't speak about anything that I don't see. I'm not an ear witness on anything. I'm an eyewitness.
Moseley was a dancer in film and TV shows, including VH1's Hit the Floor. She was also a backup dancer for singer Chris Brown. He posted this picture on Instagram with the caption, "R.I.P. baby girl, danced with me on tour and was always the coolest person. My prayers go out to you and Hayes' family." Hayes was signed to Floyd Mayweather's record label, The Money Team. Rapper Swizz Beatz posted this picture on Instagram with the caption, "R.I.P. to one of my best friends in the world. Earl Hayes, I am sick and hurt about this news. I am sending my deepest condolences to your family. Wow, this can't be real."
After the murder, Floyd Mayweather, who was Earl's best friend at the time, came forward and said he was on a FaceTime call with Earl and witnessed Earl shoot Stephanie and then himself. Rumors swirled that Mayweather was urging Earl to break things off with Stephanie during that call because she was cheating with Trey Songz. Mayweather even allegedly told him that he was weak for not leaving her. But in an interview, Mayweather had a completely different story.
My best friend called me on FaceTime. We was talking a little bit. He put Stephanie on the phone. I talked to her, and I could tell that they looked like they both were doing drugs and drinking real heavy. I could tell they'd been up all night. I said, "Why you calling me so early in the morning? How you know I'm up?" He said, "Because I love you." And he said, "There's something else you don't know." And I was like, "Huh?" And then he reached down and put out a gun. I said, "Man, what are you doing with that gun?" He started shooting. Then he shot her. And then he put the gun to his head. And that's what it was. Then I had to bury my best friend.
Those closest to the couple were in complete shock, and numerous celebrities posted tributes to both Stephanie and Earl. Stephanie's best friend Eva took it especially hard.
I met Stephanie Moseley in 2002. She had just moved to LA. She was a part of a dance group called Best Kept Secret, and my cousin was doing her makeup, and I just thought she was the most gorgeous girl, and she didn't have any friends in LA, and she just had the dancer world, so I decided I'd take her under my wing. So we made a pact, and we decided that we were going to figure this business out and become stars together. It was the last of what anybody would have thought. I thought it was a lie when I got the phone call. And her life hasn't necessarily been rosy as of late, but I don't think, I know that I didn't think it was going to come to this.
Now, whether Trey Songz actually did have an affair with Stephanie, we will never know. But during an interview, he certainly didn't deny the rumor. But he did make it clear that Stephanie being killed had nothing to do with him.
Because to place somebody's death on somebody else without knowing the dealings, just based off speculation and based off, wanting website hits or generation to get this rumor buzzing, That's sad. And I won't go into the depth of the situation because I respect the woman we talking about. I respect her family, and I don't want to talk negatively about anything in the situation. But it's a sad story. Did anybody lose their life because of me? No. Point blank. Period.
Trey Songz was absolutely right about one thing. It's an extremely sad story, and one that could have been prevented. My heart truly goes out to Stephanie's family, her friends, and her loved ones. What an amazing talent she was. If you are in a domestic abuse relationship, create an out plan and get out now. And once you are out, do not turn back. Turning back can cost you your life. As always, loves, stay safe. Don't forget to subscribe, thumbs up, and hit that notification bell for future content.